everybody in the world should consider becoming an organ donor, despite what your religion is. And if anybody followed His Holiness Pope John Paul II, most of the other religious leaders always got along with the Pope, so he was able to express these views. So he had a pretty big effect in saying something like that. And then afterwards, during my stop in Sarnia, I met young Christopher, who was 10 years old at the time, and he carried the torch in Sarnia. And I didn't know it at the time because he didn't show it on his face or the way he was carrying the torch. I didn't know he was on the waiting list, but it was at the end of the walk that he lifted up his shirt and showed me all the scars on his stomach and told me he's been waiting for a liver his entire life. And he did this with a big smile on his face. And I just thought I met the most incredible kid ever. And for the next 2 years, he wouldn't stop bothering me, emailing me, phoning me. He says, I want to carry that torch across Canada. I want to carry that torch across Canada. Well, if anybody knows Christopher, he gets his way with things. Somehow he convinced the school, he convinced his medical doctors, he convinced everybody in the community of Sarnia to let him do this. So that's how we did Christopher's wish. He got his way. And I think during that entire year was where we really established our connection with the students. And I felt that at that time that that's who should be championing this issue is the students. I think the students are the people that can help bring this to the forefront. Students and schools right across the country championing this issue can bring it to the forefront, because for too many years it hasn't been to the forefront. And there's over 4,000 Canadians that are waiting right now. Here's the thing, we can save all of them. Every single person on that waiting list could be saved. The cure is within our country, it's within our people. All we have to do is reach everybody. And I think there's no better way of reaching everybody than through the students. When they carry that torch and they get behind this campaign, if we can do that through 150 cities across Canada collectively, I think we can make a real impact on the whole country. So as we've been moving this torch from St. John's, where we started October the 1st, we've been getting a lot of passion and enthusiasm from students and schools and the community itself getting behind this. So that's what we're hoping to do in the end result, is to get everybody in this country inspired to become an organ donor and to have that conversation with their family. And if we can do that, then guess what? Most of those people that are on that waiting list can get their lives saved. And at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. So one of our first torch champions, student torch champion, that did carry the torch across Canada in 2004 is Christopher Knowles, and I'm very proud to announce him as the next speaker. Thank you very much.
Thank you, George. Good morning. Today we are dedicating this day, day 13 of our campaign, to Jeremy Tucker. My name is Christopher Knowles. About 3 years ago, I carried the torch of life across Canada and up north of Nunavut, Canada. The torch that I carried represents help saving lives. I believe that because it helped save my life. I've been waiting for a liver transplant my whole life, and I'm currently on hold for a liver transplant. Today, I am honored to pass the torch of life to your representative in your community, COLTON CARROLL. COLTON CARROLL, carry the torch proudly, and you could also help save lives with Step by Step. Please don't take your organs to heaven. Heaven knows we need them here. Thank you for all your support.
Just a message from our mayor, Billy Joel McLean, who had another commitment today. Dear Mr. Marcello, congratulations on the launch of SOS4000. Thank you for your kind invitation to address the press conference you have scheduled for Sarah. Unfortunately, another commitment does not permit me to attend. I'm a strong supporter of organ and tissue donations, as I know so many people who have benefited from this life-saving gift. I would encourage everyone present at your press conference to give very serious consideration to signing an organ tissue donation card. I can almost guarantee you that at some time in your life cycle you will have someone who is near and dear to you, whose life will be extended because someone somewhere made the decision to make a donation of life. A special note of congratulations is extended to COLTON CARROLL, who has been selected as Torch Champion, representing our community. You have been handed an honor that you will carry with you for the balance of your life. Cherish it because it's yours. I urge each and every one of you to jump on board and support this initiative because it may just turn out that the life you are saving is that of the person next to you. Signed, His Worship Mayor Billy Joe McLean. Another message, this one's from the Prime Minister of Canada. I'm pleased to extend my warmest greetings to everyone involved with Step by Step Organ Transplant Association as you mark its 10th anniversary, as well as the launch of its SOS4000 campaign. Every year, thousands of Canadians get placed on organ and tissue donation waiting lists. They wait and hope for a gift of life, and yet our country continues to have one of the lowest organ donation rates in the world. 10 years ago, a liver transplant survivor decided to dedicate himself to the promotion of organ and tissue donation in Canada. George Marcello has worked tirelessly in support of this very personal cause by walking across our country and parts of Europe and by taking his message to provincial and federal governments. Through his organization, Step by Step Organ Transplant Association, he has worked to increase awareness about organ and tissue donation, and I would like to commend him for his outstanding efforts. The SOS4000 campaign continues this important effort with students taking part in a Torch of Life relay across Canada. Special thanks go to all the students participating in this event as Torch champions. Your commitment to this cause will have a direct impact on individuals and families coping with serious illnesses and waiting for transplants. On behalf of the Government of Canada, please accept my best wishes for a memorable campaign and for every success in years to come. Signed, Stephen Harper. Right after Stephen Harper, we'll have Student Council President, Mr. Sean McDougall, come forward.
I'd just like to take this time now to thank these two gentlemen for coming here today and raising awareness of this very serious problem that we do have in Canada. Myself, I'm going to be an organ donor. I already got that straight with my folks, and they're already organ donors. And we just really need everybody, because we don't need them once we're in the ground, because well, I bury people and I know they don't use them. So just when you're making that decision, make the right one and do donate. And we're going to donate $150 from all the students of SARIC and the Student Council towards the association. Thank you.
Also, George, on behalf of the staff of SARIC, we'd like to extend this token of financial towards your cause. We're now going to get right down to what we're here for, to see the torch lit and to give COLTON a send-off. And in order to make this work, I'm going to ask that everybody stay where you are until our dignitary party goes to the front of the building. Once everybody's out, we're going to go, and in the lobby of the building, we can watch as the torch is lit and the walk will continue. So please stay behind until our dignitaries get to the front of the building and then follow. After that, sorry, back to class.
Okay, do you have a few words to say, COLTON, as you're receiving this torch of life?
It's an honor to get it, to be a part of the walk.
Thank you. And who are we tributing the walk to?
Jeremy Tucker's memory.
Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, let me just take a couple of pictures of you two guys.